Good morning, students. Good morning, everyone. Please arrange your chairs and pick up some pieces na nasin yung ilalo, mga sabot, and ilabay sa basurahan. And before we add to sa ato ang discussion, uh, please may I request Anthony for our opening prayer. Amen. So, once again, good morning, everyone. Good morning, students. Are you guys good? Okay lang ba mo dira? Okay. And I will be checking your attendance. So, please say present if your name is called. Anthony, Aliyah, Nicole, Izal, Mark, JJ. Okay. Before we go to our next discussion about genres, let's review. No? So, we discussed about John Rawls. So, who is John Rawls? Who is John Rawls? John Rawls was an American political philosopher in a liberal tradition. His theory of justice as fairness describes a society of free citizens holding equal basic rights and cooperating within an egalitarian economic system. Iyang theory of political liberalism explores the legitimate use of political power in a democracy and envisions how civic unity might endure despite the diversity of worldviews that free institutions allow. His writings on the law of peoples set out a liberal foreign policy that aims to create a permanently peaceful and tolerant international order. So, mauna siya ang ato ang previous nga lesson. It's just a review. So, before we go to our next discussion, let's have our motivation. So, imagine a diverse community where members must decide on the location of a new community center. Imagine a diverse community where members must decide on the location of a new community center. How can they ensure that the decision is fair and just for everyone? Okay, Miss Aliyah. Very good. What principles or guidelines should they allow to they follow to make this decision? Anthony. Okay, very good. All right. Now, so who's ready for our discussion today? Okay. Now, okay, so anyone knows what is public reason? Sige, kabalo sa inyo din sa ang public reason. Public reason is isa niya po siya ka idea ni John Rawls. So, the idea of public reason. So, public reason refers to the reasoning and principles that citizens use to justify laws and policies in a democratic society. This justification must be accessible and acceptable to people with different beliefs, values, and worldviews. The concept of public reason refers to the idea that the laws and policies should be justified using reasons everyone can understand and agree with, not just reasons that appeal to specific groups or personal na mga beliefs. Example, ani para ito nga mas masabtan, unsa din na ang public reason. Let's identify kung asa diri ang public reason and diri ang dili public reason. So first is law about wearing seatbelt. Seatbelt is nasa sakyanan, no? Kailangan nato na siya suoton para dili tama. Discretion. Is this a public reason or not? When a government or a society, dira sa inyo ang gupang gobernohan, when they implement about wearing seatbelt, is this a public reason? Yes, it is a public reason. No, public reason siya. Because wearing seatbelt is for us para sa ato nga safety. Sakto ba ko? Okay, no? It's for our safety. But bisag ang uban nga mag-oppose ani kay daghan man gyud kayo ang mga drivers nga dili ka pang suot og seatbelt sa mga multicab. Here's ato sa balay-balay. A lot of drivers nga dili ka suot og seatbelt. But they may agree gyapon ani nga law because it's for us, para sa ato ang tanan, para sa ato nga safety. And now, law requiring everyone to pray. Is this a public reason? Is this a public reason? No, it's not a public reason. Dili siya public reason. Because in a society, there's a lot of belief, no? Na apoy mga lahi ng mga religion. Ang mga tao dili is dili same of religion. Catholic, Baptist, and Muslim. And some of these religions, mag-argue sila nga, why? Anong mag-pray man niya na for, labi na ang isa ka government is mag-pray o mag-ingon sila nga, inana nga oras. No? And some religions is dili sila mag-agree. And, yeah, so that's a law about wearing seatbelt and law requiring everyone to pray is makita gyud nato ang kalahian sa ilahaani. Law about wearing seatbelt is a public reason and law requiring everyone to pray is not a public reason. So key features of public reason. It is grounded in shared principles such as fairness, justice, and equality. It respects diversity and pluralism, ensuring that people of all religions, cultures, and ideologies can engage in decision making. It is critical for resolving political and moral disagreement without resorting force or coercion. No? That's the key features of public reason. Nagets lang ba? Okay. So let's move on. John Rawls' emphasis of public reason. John Rawls argued that public reason is essential in pluralistic societies where citizens hold diverse belief. Sa pang iyong kaganiya, diverse belief, daghan mga lahi ng mga beliefs. It provides a framework for peaceful coexistence and collaboration. Rawls introduced the idea of overlapping consensus. What is overlapping consensus? Unsa din na ang overlapping consensus, sir? No? Overlapping consensus where people with different views agree on common principle for public policies. Muna siya, where people with different views agree on common principles for public policies. For example, individuals might support for a law for different reason. Dagan lahat ng mga reason. It's about justice, economic stability, but these people still find it acceptable. So that's the overlapping consensus. Now, example of public reason in action. Debate on human rights. Are you guys still with me? Pas-pas na ba kayo ko? Am I too fast? No? Okay. So, let's move on. So, example of public reason in action. Debate on human rights. Debate on human rights. Consider the debate on universal human rights. Public reason ensures that laws protecting human rights are justified using shared values like human dignity and equality rather than specific religious or cultural belief. Ang human rights is not just sa mga specific na mga groups or belief. Dapat para na sa atuang tanan. Sa atuang tanan. Mapobre man or masapian. Another example is environmental policies. When discussing about environmental regulations. Public reasons requires that policies address concerns like sustainability and public health, which are common to everyone. No? And lastly is healthcare. Kini, healthcare, no? Isa gini siya ka problem sa isa ka society o komunidad ang healthcare, no? For healthcare reforms, public reason might justify universal coverage. Universal coverage based on the shared goals of ensuring that everyone has access to essential medical service. Kaya ang medical, sometimes, ang maka-access lang katong naib card. Ang uban sad kay naa sa doon sa dugan kung saan nadira ang trabaho. No? And that is unfair. Okay. So, let's summarize John Rawls' concept of public reason. It shows us a vision of how nations should. John Rawls' concept of public reason promotes shared reasoning to justice laws in a democratic societies. Here in Philippines, we are a democratic, no, democraticness niya ang Pilipinas, and also it ensures fairness, no, fairness by appealing to common values like justice and equality, respecting diverse belief while resolving disagreement peacefully. Okay, so is there question? Okay, um Mr. JJ. Okay, so does public reason work in countries with authoritarian government? No, public reason is less effective in authoritarian government because decision making is often centralized and not based on shared reasoning or consensus. That's the answer sa imuha nga pangutana. Okay, another one. Yes, Miss Rhea. How can public reason address conflicts between deeply opposing beliefs? No? Public reason helps find common ground by focusing on shared values and principles, allowing diverse groups to collaborate despite their differences. No? Allowing different group, no, balag magka-different ang mga pangatuo sa ginatuuhan sa mga tao, dapat magka-unite sila, no? Mag-collaborate muna siya, no? Kay dili man ingon nga lahi ka og tinuhan, lahi mong belief na we are different from me, dapat dira ka separate. No, it's not like that, no? And despite nga mga different is dapat mag-collaborate. Okay. Okay na, are we good? Okay. So, I think nasabdan naman sa tanan. Let's go to our activity. Again, these are the overlapping consensus, no? Comprehensive doctrines, political conceptions, and comprehensive doctrines. And ang basig dalimtan ninyo, ang overlapping consensus, again, overlapping consensus is where people with different views agree on common principles for public policies. So, for example, individuals might support a law for different reason, maybe justice, economic stability, but still find it acceptable. Okay, so tanawan sa din nato din ang mga approach before we go sa ato ang discussion. Sorry for saying mag go for our group activity. Sorry atong ako ang nagiingon yung mag-activity na ta. So let's say sa tanawan sa din nato dire aton i-compare unsa ang public reason nga approach ug unsa ang other nga approach, no? So let's tanaw na to about the authoritarianism, no? Public reason relies on shared reasoning and democratic dialogue, while authoritarianism imposes decision without public input or justification. And another one, about private nga mga reason. Ang public reason appeals to principles everyone can accept. Everyone can accept. While ang private reason is based on personal nga belief or interest, and often inaccessible to others. So sometimes the private reason is dili siya accessible sa tanan, no? Imuhara. No, while the public reason is ma-accept siya sa tanan, no? Okay, now next, utilitarianism. Unsay approach sa public reason and sa utilitarianism. Unsay lang kalahian. Ang public reason is gina-prioritize ang fairness and mutual respect. Ni-prioritize fairness and mutual respect. While the utilitarianism focuses solely on maximizing overall happiness, which may overlook minority rights. No? And next, the pragmatism. Approach ng pragmatism compared to public reason. Public reason seeks principle solution. They seek principle solution. While ang pragmatism prioritize practical outcomes, potentially sacrificing ethical consistency for expedience. And now, dili na ato ang group activity. Okay, no? So, I will be dividing you into 4 groups, no? And I will be tagaan ta mo mga printed. Okay? So, let's go on. Count down. I'll count. Let's count 1 to 4. Okay, so diri ang group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. So, here's their copy. Okay, so instruction to each group. So first, identify for public reason can be applied to resolve issues fairly. Identify how public reason can be applied to resolve issues fairly. And you present analysis in a 5-minute presentation. So, okay lang ba? Okay, so you may begin. Okay, very good. Students, you inyo hagid nga napakita or inyo hagid nga ipakita nga inyo hagid nga nasabtan ang atuang nga lesson, and tanan ang inyo nga gi-present here sa front is in sakto. Okay, so I have questions here. Do you think the proposed solution reflect the principle of public reason? Okay, very good. What's your answer? Very good. And now, how does public reason promote fairness and justice? Okay, Nicole. Alright, very good. No, that's correct. Tanan ninyo answer is correct. So, okay. So, let's have our reflection activity, and you may submit it pagka human sa ato ang klase. So, here's the question. How can I apply the concept of public reason in my daily life? Again, how can I apply the concept of public reason in my daily life? Next. Why is it important to consider public reason in resolving conflicts? To summarize our lesson, public reason helps diverse communities make decisions that respect everyone's side and values. It is essential for achieving peaceful coexistence. So, what have you learned about the role of public reason in promoting justice? Okay, Kizal. Very good. That's correct, no? So, think dara naman ato ang discussion, and thank you, and thank you for listening. And before we end our class, we have an assignment. So read more about John Rawls' concept of original position and veil of ignorance. And next is prepare a short essay answering the question, how can public reason contribute to resolving modern societal challenges? So, pwede ninyo picturean para dili na mo magsulat-sulat pa o dili na ta madugay para uli na mo og pahulay mo and studies para sa ato ang assignment. Okay, so that's for today. Thank you, student. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.